everybody. Hello out there in Hypno People Land. It is I, Michael Brody, with another episode of Michael Brody Presents Mind Sight Hypnosis. And I'm very happy to have everybody here, all 10,000 of you. Thank you so very much for cramming into one room and seeing my gorgeous mug. We have a fun show. As usual, we have a fun show, and we're very excited to have everybody here on the YouTube platform, YouTube Live and Facebook Live. And of course, we always want to hear from you. And so if you could please make sure you say hello one way or another. And I am going to do what I always do, which is copy the link onto this right here, and there it goes right there. We are good to go. And oh my gosh, we have lots of people already on. We have Felicia Palladino, which is very impressive because once again, I am in her house. Oh, and she giggles just right. Okay, and there she is. And so, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't want to see Felicia, please call 555-BR-BR-BR. That's 555. Okay. And we also have a Facebook user whose first name is Facebook, last name is user. And she says, or he says, hello, nice to see you. I'm so glad you're here. We are very pumped up. Jim Kellner likes my video. Oh my gosh, how exciting. I'm very excited because if Jim Kellner is listening, we have, yes, Jim Kellner, just so you know that that the highest compliment of any kind of thing is to rip off, to use something that somebody else does. And so Jim and Grant, you'll be glad to know I have done something like that today. We also have Paulette St. Louis. And once again, one of my dearest, cutest, adorable people that I love very much. She says, hello, Papa Bear. And I say to her, rawr. And that was my sister. Thank you very much. Trying to giggle and not giggle. Okay. You're doing great, dear Flea. All right. We also have, ladies and gentlemen, Jesse Lewis is in the house. Jesse is the user. I am so honored to have you. Jesse, there's a link you could click on that I can find out that it's actually you. So please feel free to click that on so I don't have to call you a Mr. User, which is really weird. Just so you know. Okay, anyways, we've got an awesome show for you, and we have a brand new segment, and I was talking about if you saw my teaser on Facebook, we talked about funny things and how you can tell when things are funny. And, especially if you are a comedy hypnotist, what is the difference between comedy hypnosis and stage hypnosis? How can you be funny? So, ladies and gentlemen, this show, as you can tell, is just freaking hysterical. And we have got a new segment for you. So, ladies and gentlemen, see if I can pull this up. As usual, I am always 2 steps behind on this, but here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for, with apologies to Jim Kellner and Grant Saunders, this is HNN, a brand new news section, and here it is for you now. Welcome to HNN, Hypno News Network. All the news you can stand or want to throw away in a lunch bag. And now, it's your news, so you can take it if you want it. And now, here's Mike. Thank you, and it is the first time for Hypno News, Hypno News Network right over here. It's 7 o'clock, and it's time for the 4 o'clock news. Top stories. Michael Brody has been seen walking the streets of Waterford looking for Las Vegas showgirls to take a picture with Norbert the Martian. So far, no showgirls, but Michael is getting strange looks. Okay. Also in top stories, a duck wants to be hypnotized by Jim Kellner on a comfy pillow for 3 days. Jim was down with it. Good to hear. Some of these things are down, duck down. Duck. Felicia gives me the thumbs up. Okay, that's good. Okay, Grant Saunders has been seen doing comedy hypnosis with a mime. So far, the mime can't say his name, but after all, a mime is a terrible thing to waste. In other news, woohoo, we're having fun. In other news, Dennis Ridgway hypnotized a dog to be a ninja for a dog show. He won Best No Show. The dog, not Dennis, just so you know. Yeah. Okay. Also, a hypnotherapist in Crackalack, Wisconsin, hypnotized someone to be a jar of jam. Now she can't. Now, if she can only open up, she could be very nice. And don't forget, on most of these stations, you can see Hypno Heroes and Hypno News Thursdays at 7 p.m. and other fun things on Facebook or YouTube Live, live streaming near you. Now, also, in sports, I like doing this for some reason. In sports, the Detroit, by the way, if you didn't notice this before, I am reading off of something, and also that I'm in Detroit or near to the Detroit area, so you're going to see a lot of Detroit stuff. In Detroit, the Detroit Tigers smoked the Cleveland Indians 5-0. Now, it should take about 3 weeks to cure that smoking cessation, just so you know. The Detroit Red Wings taught the Avalanche a lesson in a 5-2 victory. The game was the fastest game ever played in Detroit, a smooth 20 minutes for all 3 periods. How did they do this? Well, speed induction. Let's hear it for comedy hypnosis. Woohoo! And finally, for all you people who are psychics in the audience, we are going to give you the football scores. Here we go. Okay, hope you enjoyed that. And that's the news that we created just for you. That's HSN Hypno Peeps audience right there. Okay, so now we actually have, I hope you enjoyed that. We actually have, as we keep going on, we have a funny commercial. And here is that funny commercial right here. Anytime now for that funny commercial right here. Haley, I'd like to teach you how to hypnotize people. Can I do that now? I'm sorry, what was it? Yeah, that was weird. Okay. I'm going to show you how to hypnotize people right now. Haley, it just so happens that there's something that everybody here has. It's called a hypnotic third eye. And it's right smack dab in the middle of the forehead. When you press it and say the word sleep, they instantaneously go under deeper than they've ever been. But I'm going to pass it to you because I've got the power. So let me give it to you. Put your finger out. Here it comes. Ready? Get ready. It's powerful. It's okay. It doesn't hurt. It's just powerful. There you go. Oh, okay, good. Now watch. Go to that person, tap her in the middle of the forehead, and say the word sleep. Watch, she goes under. Whoa! You're good. You're a natural. Oh my gosh! Go to every one of those. Hypnotize them. Put them up. Put them under. Go. Fast. Unbelievable! Oh my gosh, you're incredible! Oh, okay. Hey, you want to be hypnotized too, right? Yeah. Okay, sit down. You know what to do. Go for it! There you go. She's out. That's like that. Okay, so Hi, everybody. If you haven't figured it out yet, we are talking about comedy. Comedy, funny stuff. Hopefully, you're enjoying this. But what's interesting is what's one person's comedy is another person's yawning festival. I don't know for sure, but I try to be as funny as I can. So the thing is, with comedy, especially if you're going to be a comedy hypnotist, you should have your show full of fun. And again, I quote other people, but Colin, one of my friends, I can't remember Colin's name all of a sudden. Do you remember Colin's name? Okay, I can't remember Colin, but Colin seems to be very natural. He is a hypnotist. He's very good, and I really do appreciate him. He kind of lured me into this comedy hypnosis. And instead of being called a stage hypnotist, I think it's smart. I think it's especially if I'm going to do comedy. I might as well call myself a comedy hypnotist, which makes perfect sense. So, how do you become how do you tell? How can you structure comedy? Just like any kind of comedian, how does this work? Well, it just so happens that I graduated from What's the Matter You, and I became a professor at What's the Matter You, which really means absolutely nothing. But it does mean that I can show some people a little bit of what I believe is comedy hypnosis. So what we're going to do is I'm going, oh, don't even ask. Okay, we'll talk about that in a second. But this right here is how to be funny 101. So with me, Professor Brody. Now, all of you may call me Professor Brody if you wish. Otherwise, you don't have to. So, the first thing to do is to be funny. That is always a big help when you're doing comedy hypnosis. Otherwise, you're incredibly boring. Now, no one likes to stand, I mean, just to watch a boring hypnotist, let alone a hypnotist that kind of just goes from one suggestion to the other and not include your audience. Your audience definitely should be involved, not just the people who are on stage, but the people who are in the audience, in a connection. In other words, what you're doing in the theater, you would be calling this breaking the fourth wall. Fourth wall is the audience, and bring them in to enjoy that. And so make sure you do that. What's the next thing for being a comedy hypnotist? So being funny is one of them. And so I thought I'd picture those things because that is funny to me. Also, expect the unexpected. When you're a comedy hypnotist, that is very important to expect the unexpected. When you're talking and you're doing a pre-show, you're doing your introduction, which should be short and sweet. Get them involved, get the volunteers, get the audience involved, but expect the unexpected. In other words, do things that they wouldn't think that the normal a normal conversation should happen. So I could be talking to you, and you just never know that something might pop up just like this. Now, tell me the truth. I don't know which is cuter, the left or the right. Dennis, don't answer that. Also, think out of the box. Think out of the box. Um, that is a very key thing. If you're inside the box, basically you are being a typical average Joe. Again, you can be very successful being a typical average hypnotist. It's the ones that think outside the box, that create new and exciting suggestions that 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 brings your show to a higher level. And that's what you need to do, is to bring your show, is to challenge yourself. And sometimes it works, the suggestions, sometimes it doesn't. But that's for you. Oh, that's me right there. That's how you can tell that I'm thinking outside the box. So also, incredibly important, be versatile. You have to be versatile. Now, why do you have to be versatile? Because again, you never know never know what to expect. And if you never know what to expect, you always have to be on your toes. You have to adjust to the situation. If you can adjust to the situation, you can augment your different suggestions. You can, like my friend Paulette, St. Louis. I expect 100%, my friend Paulette St. Louis, that the next time I see you, which is probably at the Michigan Convention, I expect you not only to glue my hand to the table, but I also expect something else, something that has to do with gluing my hand to the table plus something that is involving me, that is involving the audience. Show me what you can do. I'm very proud of you. So there. And smile is very important. You're right, Dennis. Dennis says smile. Like smiling is always very important, and enjoying what you do. That is very important. And those are really the big keys to having a wonderful, incredible show. And if you can have a wonderful, incredible show, you can make it in this business. And I've been doing it for 33 years, traveling around, having a good time. Speaking of that, I am going to be doing a show. I just did. Oh, in fact, that's right. I'm doing a charity show. I'm doing a charity show coming up this Saturday. And it's an all-night charity show. And I've been doing this charity show for years. I think maybe probably about 5 or 6 years now. And it's a volleyball charity show. And they raise money for charity. And they raise very good money for charity. And I'm very, very proud to be part of them and helping them out and enjoying it. So, if I want to be a comedy hypnotist, what do I need to do? Well, I'll tell you, I'm glad you asked. I need to be versatile. I need to do something that deals with charity, that something deals with volleyball, because those are the subjects that we're working on. All these different things. I can literally do that. And so I'm going to be versatile. I'm going to think outside the box. I'm going to smile, like my friend Dennis says. I'm going to do all these different things that really, really work to make a great show. So I have a show, like I said, at 2 a.m. In Walled Lake, Michigan, and then I skip a week, and then I have a show for all of the high school leadership. We call them. They used to call them student council. Now here they call them leadership, student leadership, and I'm going to perform my show for all the student leaderships in Oakland County. And this is also it's almost like literally showcasing my talents to about 30 schools all at the same time. And this, I get a lot of good bookings through these guys. So I'm very, very excited about doing that. It is a big, wonderful time. And again, you just to it. So speaking of funny and having a wonderful time, I wanted to basically show you something very, very interesting. And that would be basically the person of the week. We do have another person of the week. Now, the person of the week this week is not just one person, but it's actually 2 people. And this is the first time that I've actually literally met someone off the street, actually in an office, and talked to them who I didn't even know. And so here they are right here. This is the people on the street, and here's their question. Here they are right here, and I can't get. Let's see if I can do this here. Here they are right here. I don't know if I can do this here. There you go. What is your name? Misha and
Ray.
Ray. Nice to meet you. So are you guys ready for your person on the street?
Yes.
Excellent. So here's the question. What do you think? What makes something funny to you? What makes something funny to you? Everybody has different interpretations.
That's a hard question.
I know. Well, that's good. You have a sense of humor then, right? Probably have to have a sense of humor. What do you think?
I'm not sure. Yeah, that's a hard hard question.
That's why I asked. Think about it. What do you think?
What makes something funny to me?
Yeah.
It's like how they might say it.
Yeah, how it's presented.
How it's presented.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or their tone of voice.
I like that too. Well, tone of voice, because there's a difference between a stage hypnotist and a comedy hypnotist.
Right.
The comedy hypnotist does a show that's funny and everything, and stage hypnotist kind of just does the hypnosis. So so when you see a comedy hypnosis show, you're expected to have a lot of fun and laugh your head off, and that's what it's all about. And that's all I just wanted to ask. What was interesting to you might be different for other people. So thank you so very much.
You're welcome.
Anything you want to say to our audience?
Come see us at Coral Hill.
There you go. All right. Take care. Bye. And back to you, Michael, at the studio. It's amazing how I can actually talk to myself at the studio. Okay. Well, here I am back at the lovely home of Felicia, who we don't say her last name because she is very shy. But freaking adorable. Oh my gosh. Dennis, you should be jealous. I'm telling you now. But I want you to know that it is a great opportunity to talk to you guys about this. And I want you to also to know that we now have a couple of segments that we are going to rotate. We'll have HNN, Hypno News Network. We're going to have the Adventures of thank you, Felicia. Hypno Man, and we have Norbert that is going to come up, and we have Ida Fixation, and we also have our new weather forecaster, which Clyde. I can't remember his last name. I'll have to figure it out. Look it back. Okay. Anyways, we got a lot of people coming up for you in the coming weeks. We're very, very happy to have a lot of fun. And I'd also like to say, speaking of funny, I was very fortunate that I've been doing this for a long, long time. And I love to make people laugh. I do. And hopefully that's what a lot of hypnotists still like to do, even after 33 years. I hope people like to make people laugh. And because of that, I just want you guys to, I'm working on this tech stuff. This is hard stuff. So I'm going to show you something that really is important and makes people laugh. And so I figured that would be called, I think that would be called the gift of laughter. So ladies and gentlemen, here it is. You're going to think of the funniest thing in the world, and it's going to make you start to laugh and giggle and laugh louder and louder. And the closer I get to your forehead, the funnier it is. The closer I get to your forehead, the funnier it is. If I do it with both fingers, with both hands, a double okie dokie sign, you're going to laugh doubly loud. If I touch your forehead, you're going to laugh uncontrollably loud, and you're going to keep laughing as long as I have my index finger and make an okie dokie sign. The minute I stop, the minute I break that okie dokie sign, you stop laughing. You have no idea what's going on. You have no idea what's going on. In fact, you don't think you're hypnotized, even though you really are. So listen carefully. On the count of three, you're all open your eyes and sit up in your chairs who really, really want to be pumped up, wanting to be hypnotized. On the count of three, 1, 2, 3, now. Everybody sit up in your chairs. Who wants to be hypnotized? Raise your hand. We are ready for some hypnosis. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to be hypnotized, say yeah. All right, do me a favor. Everybody sit back in your chairs. Listen carefully. I am Michael Brody, and I'm going to hypnotize you. You're not going to believe this. Because everybody look at me, because you're not going to believe this. Watch this. You're pumped. Hey. All right, watch. Because I have learned a brand new technique from the world's greatest hypnotist. You're not going to believe this. It's going to be amazing. Now watch carefully, because I am going to show it to you. Okay? Now, are you guys ready? Yeah! Are you guys ready? Yeah! Whoa, what's this? Whoa. Double wave! yes? Yeah! Look, that's all I want you to put your hands down. Ready? Oh, you don't need. Watch Turbo! She's just scared. Hey, look at me, watch out. This is weird. All right, watch. This is called the gift of laughter. Sit back in your chairs. I'm actually going to give this to you. I'm actually going to give you the gift of laughter. Who would like the gift of laughter? Raise your hand. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give you the gift of laughter. Watch carefully. On the count of three, I'm going to make the okie dokie sign. But from now on, when I make the okie dokie sign, you're not going to laugh anymore. You're not going to laugh. But when you make the okie dokie sign, you're going to start laughing your head off. If you do it double, it gets doubly funny. If you touch your forehead, it gets hysterically funny. And if you stop it, all you can do is just let go of the okie dokie sign, okay? So watch, ready? Here we go, on count three. 1, 2, 3. All of a sudden, nothing happens. Watch. Nothing. Make an okie dokie sign. Watch what happens. Do a double. Touch your forehead. All right, let go. Can't you see him walking home going? Are you okay? That was weird. Are you okay? You all right? Okay. Everybody fine? That was weird, wasn't it? That was strange, wasn't it? Okay, yeah. Everybody sit back. Wow. Okie dokie is right. Come on, let's be honest. Anytime someone starts laughing, what's the first thing you want to do? Is you want to start laughing too. It's contagious. It's literally contagious. So it's a little bit of fun. No, let's face it, it's a lot of bit of fun. Hey, listen, I want you to know, I really appreciate every single people who come every Monday to see this production, and I see it live. Thank you to Jesse. I appreciate it. Thank you to Paulette. Thank you to Dennis. Thank you to Felicia for more ways than one. She's amazing. She's my sister. What can I tell you? And everybody else who comes on. I really would love to see more people. So please tell your friends if they want to see it live, please come see it live. If not, don't worry about it. You can see it in replays. Share the news. Tell everybody that we are on Mondays at 7 p.m. Mondays at 7 p.m. I hope you come and see Michael Brody presents Mindsight Hypnosis. You are all incredibly amazing. I do appreciate every single one of you. And I will be on next week. If I can find it, I will be on next week at 7 p.m. So you all take care, and it is time for me to go. I know you're all so sad, but it is time for me to go. Take care. We'll see you later. Bye, guys. Hasta Luigi. Thank you. I don't deserve it. Yes, I do.